Welcome back to Girl Talk, and it's the moment you have all been waiting for. We're at the Vinery, and finally with us now we've got Denny and Josh, and we're already starting doing some demos right now.
Right into it.
Yeah, absolutely, and we've got some stuff out here, some different projects and classes that you can actually take here at the Vinery. And Josh, this is a question for you. Any secrets or tips for these classes and what you're doing right now?
So it all begins with cutting glass right here, and what we have is a pistol grip scorer, and we go straight up and down here, and you want to hear like a zipper sound go right through there. And then you leave a nice little score line right in the middle, and your glass wants to snap from underneath almost like a pea. So we have these running pliers here that have a little bit of a frown underneath, and we put them in the line right on there, and it goes right down the middle there.
I wasn't expecting it to go that easily.
That easy.
So you're essentially creating this.
I'm essentially creating a bunch of strips to lay out for future projects.
Awesome. And talk about the classes you guys have going on right now, because I know you're super busy. Holidays are coming up. What do you have going on?
Okay, well first I'd like to explain a little bit about what we have in front of us.
Sure.
This one here is the basket weave, and this is a coral bowl. And so the strips have been laid out that Josh cut, and I want to show you finished project once they're melted in a kiln.
Amazing.
That is crazy.
That's the coral bowl right there. And
Cool to see
This
this
is my
finished.
personal favorite, and I like how you kind of like break them off in different ways, whereas this is very uniform.
Very
exactly.
uniform.
And then this other one over here is a basket weave. It kind of creates an illusion of a basket weave. So those are a couple projects that we can create with the cutting with the glass strips. But we also have a whole variety of other classes coming up. We have stained glass workshop, fused glass jaws bowl, fused garden flower, blown ornaments, fused garden stakes. And Josh, we have a couple holiday classes.
Themes. We have some mosaic mirrors, some holly jolly beads, beveled stained glass snowflakes, and fused glass snowflakes coming up.
I don't know if I want to think about snow yet.
I don't want to think about snow.
That's a little
I can think about snow in the art way. I like that.
Yeah,
'cause
I
it's
do
not
as
cold.
well. I do, and beveled snowflakes. Those are wonderful all year round. 'Cause
Oh yeah.
they can always look like something else. But for your students that are coming into these classes that maybe haven't been to you before, do they need previous skills?
They don't. About 90% of our classes are designed with no previous skills required.
That was me.
And you know, maybe we could show the audience that this holds true. Would one of you like to try cutting a strip of glass?
I think Ellen should, only because I already have,
I'm scared.
and I have a little.
Get over the fear. It's all right.
It will be
Okay.
fun.
Let me hold that for you, darling.
So the main
gosh.
thing, right? Pistol grip. We call it pistol grip because it's almost holding it like a pistol. So you just
Have you
want
ever
to.
done that before?
I have. I have.
So just hold it straight up and down. Make sure your pressure is straight up and down, and just get a nice, good
Oh, boy.
zip through there.
So just like, do I have to hold it like this?
Yep. Straight up. One good fellow swoop.
There, you got
There
that
we go.
zipper noise
Power.
and
We're gonna
everything.
Turn this around, and then just
Oh, no.
squeeze right on. Just squeeze on the line.
So
There you
Jenny,
go.
anyone can do
Look at that.
this.
That was much easier than I
anybody can do it.
And like I said previously,
You don't even
they
have to
won't
put much
let
force.
you
So-
fail.
Exactly.
I came here with a good friend of mine, and we had a blast, and we definitely needed some help. but they were there, and there were, well, it was ladies' night. I was going to say there was a lot of women, but I know men come to your workshop
Exactly.
workshops
Exactly.
as well. But they were there every step of the way, and they managed us all in somehow.
Yes. Well, we have a lot of patients here, and we really love for people to come and relax and have a good time. So whatever we can do to have that happen is what we do.
Teaching is a big joy.
Oh yeah. And that's so cool that you guys see it that way.
Yes.
Just because this is something you guys are very skilled in. So I think that's really important that you do have that patience. I know we were talking about before with me, I don't think there's anything worse than trying to do a craft that fails. And so I know from what Elise has told me, that's what's coolest about coming to the Vinery is you guys are really, you're letting people do it themselves, and it's unique and individual, but you're facilitating. I think that's the word.
Nobody fails.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody feels, and that's what I was most impressed with. So now that we have these strips, we can lay them out in kind of any fashion that we
In
want.
any
or-
fashion that you want, yeah, as long as it makes kind of a grid pattern.
And then we've got this guy back here as well, which I would love to do. Is this similar?
It is. This is the same technique, the basket weave technique, just we use some primary colors that really kind of pop.
But it's also rounded.
Yeah, how do you do that part?
Well, once the glass, the strips are laid out like this, we're going to put it into a kiln and we fire it up to this one here. I think it's about 1380 degrees. Ooh. And that sort of softens the glass and gets it all to stick. And then once it's fused together that way, we fire it a second time,
sure.
and we slump it into a mold to create a slight bowl shape.
Give it its form.
See, I really admire these projects because they're all straight lines for the most part. When I was here, I made the spoons, and that was difficult, like carving around in a
inside and outside
motion.
curves. Yeah.
Maybe we should have you do that.
Oh gosh, I actually love that. I'll stick with cutting the strips. That was challenging enough. I just love the transformation.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, seeing that turn into something, you know, which it's cool because I don't know if when you first look at this, you don't necessarily see the vision of what it's going to turn out as, and that transformation is.
Everyone's always
just
worried
beautiful.
about their first fuse project. They're like, I don't know what it's going to look like, and then once they see it, they're amazed. By
Mine
it.
came out much better than I expected. But you
Very
also
good.
helped me with my design as well.
Just a little.
Well, I asked for it. I'm like, come on, you've got the eye. Can you give me a little direction? And you did, and they're beautiful. I don't want to eat with them though.
Oh, right. You gotta use them as decoration. So this is called a fuse project?
These
Yes,
are all
fused
fused.
glass.
Yep.
Okay. And so, kind of like you said, this is one of the many classes I'm sure that people can take.
Well, sure.
yeah.
And I hope next session we can continue. Next sessions we can continue to show you some different projects that we have to offer.
We're gonna come out of this as like
Yeah.
magnificent artists. And
so.
Professionals.
yeah, people are
got
gonna be
beads,
paying us to make
Stained
projects
glass.
for them.
Sure.
Absolutely. And where can people go to look up those classes and sign up?
And then go up to our website. It's www.vineryglass.com.
Perfect. You know where to go. Be sure to check them out. Again, Denny and Josh with the Vinery, thank you so much for hosting us
Thank
today.
you.
Thank
We
you.
loved being here. And thank you to all of our guests. And thank you for watching. And you can find us next time only on Wisconsin's 57.
Here.